Wednesday. It's Mark Pires.
I was walking down the
And
road
it's Renaissance Man.
for another way.
Well, I'm here
My mind and
to
know
ease my mind
I look into
and
the
help
window
my
of
living.
a passing car. Driving
It's
next to me.
Renaissance Man.
Look how the open
It's
road affects
daily variety show Mark Pires Renaissance Man.
so many perfect
I'm here to connect with you,
in your days.
to amplify your current state. And I'm here with you on day 1318 in a row of the Renaissance Man show. We're gonna get into it. Very short show. This is a 10-minute mark episode. In fact, we're not even gonna be able to get through the whole friggin' woohoo. I'm gonna drop this down so we can get into the show because I have to get out of here in about 10 minutes. I have appointments. I've got things to do, guys. This is a midday Renaissance Man show, and I just wanted to try something out. We don't get a chance to do these often enough. I'm usually live pretty late, and this time we're doing something fresh. Midday. So guys, this is the topic of the day, the rates. Everybody freaked out when the last rate hike came, 0.75 percentage points, and everyone's like, no, it's crazy. The world's over. Real estate's changed forever. And the reality is, I'm going to show you a chart. I want you guys to realize where we are today as opposed to where we were 2 months ago. And the big issue that we have is the misinformation of the media. The media is out there dropping this negativity on the marketplace, and the buyers are starting to feel it. The consumer confidence is starting to wane. So let's look at it. Let's look at the data. Let's really look at how we're doing in the real estate market today. I'm going to be showing you a bunch of different graphics here on the YouTube page, so head over there if you can from TikTok. I love you guys. Please give me a follow and smash the screen. This is the longest running show on planet Earth, 1,318 days in a row. I likely will be live tonight for our typical show, which will be about 20 minutes to half hour. But this is a 10-minute mark. We're going to get in it, get through it, and let's quickly get to the story. Joanne, can you do me a favor and pull the first story up of the day? Joanne! We got one job for you today, pull up the friggin' story, so we can do it. And instead, she'd prefer to wheeze. Sorry, guys, we work with what we got. So let's see, I'm going to show you guys to start.
Fox Nation presents two out of this world.
What is that? I don't need that, they're giving me... Okay, thanks. So just to show you where we are currently, let's pull up the screen. Joanne, teleprompter me. Okay, so Joanne, why am I not on the screen? I was on the screen, and now I'm not. Oh, God almighty. Oh, thank you, Joanne. So look, this is what they're saying. The Fed considers a full percentage point rate hike. Now, here's the thing. I didn't realize that the rate hikes that the Fed keeps dropping on us don't necessarily affect the real estate market. And the only reason I found that out is because what I'm about to share you is pretty mind-blowing. But they're considering going up another point at the end of the month, which is a little nutty, which I think there's going to be a spur, a buyer jump to the market before that happens. But anyway, let's get our woohoo. Matt Zabrowski, I'm here for a midday show. I thank you for taking the drive up. Woohoo! Even midday, it's just as freaking Zabrosk, So guys, what do you think about this? The rates have obviously been freaking everybody out. And I want to show you something. This is the actual rate as it is today, okay? Yeah, okay, so from 2019, 18 essentially, we were at 4.94%, and all the way until, let's see, we started going up again December 23rd, 2021, okay? So it has been rising steadily since December 23rd, 2021. It went up from 3.05% to 3.5, half a point, 3.56 in about 20 days, 30 days, okay? 3.56 up to almost 4 here. By March, we're in 4, okay? It went all the way up to 5 on April 14th. I want to share something with you, okay? April 14th, it was 5.00%. That's the day after my birthday, guys. So, the rates from April 14th just started to get crazy, and buyers kept going out and overbidding. They kept doing it, okay? Because they were like, no, the market's not changing yet. Dude, it started on December 23rd, 2021 that the market started changing. We see it right here. So it starts going up. We're at 5% on April 14th. people still were putting in crazy bids all the way until June, July. It just got weird because of this three-quarter a point boost 2 weeks ago, right? Anybody else agree with me on this? The market got weird because the Fed went up again 3/4 of a point. Okay? So we, on June 9th, which is my dad's birthday, 5.23%. It went up to 5.81% on June 23rd. Hold on, wait a minute. December 23rd is where we had the first shift. Holy cow. It's exactly 6 months, guys, to the day. December 23rd, 3%. June 23rd, 5.81%. So 6 months to the day, or is it 7 months? Whatever the frig it is, 5.78%, okay? It was up all the way to 5.81 on the 23rd. I'm sorry. Okay. So people were still bidding in June. They're still bidding up in early July because they're like, oh, the rate, 3/4 of a point came out 2 weeks ago. And everybody freaking ran for the hills, right? Do you know the rate right now, today? 4.99%. Right now, today, your rate is the same as it was on April 14th. What the frig are you doing if you're a buyer and you're sitting on the sideline right now? You have the advantage of all advantages because the sellers are out there thinking the market's changed. You're at 4.99%. You had that on April 14th, dude. And you were bidding up and over by hundreds of thousands of dollars. Right now, it's freaking crickets. What are you doing? If you are a person, a family that's been trying to buy a home and you've been in bidding wars with people left and right for the last 2 years, this is your moment. Shoot me a message. Let me know where you are. I can help you. Anywhere in the country, I'll find you the greatest agent there is from a Berkshire Hathaway office. If you're in Connecticut or New York, I could personally work with you. But the bottom line is this, guys. 4.99% today. Today. That is that's solid. I'm sorry, that was August 4th. I don't know where it is exactly this moment, but I'll tell you what, on August 4th, it went down to 4.99%. And that is astonishing considering it's doom and gloom for everybody in the real estate market right now, isn't it? Palm Beach, thank you so much. Palm Beach says I'm 100% right. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think that, like, I'm open to hear what people have to say, but the graph speaks for itself. We're looking at the actual data here. This is what happened. This is the flow chart. And when you look at this, you're left with one conclusion, that the media sucks. And all they do is destroy people's hopes and desires. And right now, people who are buyers should be out flooding the marketplace because your rates are lower than they were on June freaking 9th. By a lot. By how much? Let's see. We went from 5.81 down to 4.99. That's almost. So they went up 3/4 of a point with this rate from the Fed. And we went down 0.87% in real estate. How does it make sense? How do we go down more of a rate of a hike than they went up, or more of a reduction than they went up in a hike? 0.75, we went down 0.87. Something's weird. I talked to a mortgage broker about it. I said, what is this? Nima, my brother, he said, I think what happened is when we got the first boost that came from the Fed, the real estate sector, the mortgage, all the banks, they went above and beyond. Like they were conservative with their boost, with their hike. And now it's starting to settle. And that sort of makes sense. So they went up to 5.81 because they were like, oh my goodness, inflation, blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden, when the rest of the inflation went up for all of the credit cards and auto loans, maybe it took some pressure off the real estate industry. I don't know, but it's currently, I'd love to see what it is at this moment, but it was 4.99% on August 4th. So if you are a buyer right now in any marketplace, this is your moment. Especially, I have a few clients who've been trying to buy homes for 2 years. They can't win. Every time they go for a property, it's a bidding war. They're never high enough. And this is the moment. This isn't the moment to go out and low bid somebody. You got to try to go get a house. But it may be the first time in 2 years that you'll be able to do that. And you're fooling the rest of the buyers. You're fooling the sellers because in a way, the sellers are listening to all the lies and they're believing the market shifted. I have a theory. If this is true and our rates stay low, we're going to have a massive fall. We're going to have a massive fall. We have to because we are back to April friggin' 14th. And that's when the freaking market was on fire still. People were still bidding way up and above. So there's no inventory. There's no inventory. And we're back at 5%. Yeah, I know. I wish it was 3. Yeah, it's not going to be ever again. Get out there and buy now before it goes up to 7. And it will eventually. 5 is still so freaking low. The history of time. Look at where we used to be. This was, we were 4.94 in 2018. Basically back there again, guys. So 2018, to me, what I thought was the best year was 2013 as a realtor. I thought 13 was awesome. Let's see. Can I get this? Oh, I can go back even more, guys. Look at this. We're going back to 2010. All right. So yeah, we're up there. This is definitely higher than we've been in a very long time. It was at 3.32 in 2012. I didn't know it was that low. You know, so it's been moving around for a while. Right here, 5.05 in 2011. Let's just go back. Remember the crash, 2004? I just want to quickly see. I got to get out of here in a minute. Let's go back to 2000, okay? All right. So look at this. Back in 2000, people were paying 7.79% for a loan. We're at 5 right now. It stayed above 5 for years. Guys, this is what you should be looking at because this is what's going to happen again. It stayed above 5 for years. It finally broke that 6 threshold and down into the 5s in 2007, right after the crash. Okay, so for 9 years, it stayed between 8 and 6%. 9 years. Right now, you're at 5. When it goes up to 7 and it goes up to 8 again, it will stay there for 9 years. So again, I'm giving you advice here. You're at 5 right now. Yeah, it's not 3 anymore, but it's never going back to 3. Just realize that it's never going back to 3, ever. Unless money is worth nothing and our country literally is a pit and nobody wants to be here anymore. And then I don't even know what happens. It's like freaking Mad Max. But that is where we went. And then from there, by the way, guys, since that crash of 7, we were down for 14 years. We were down for 14 years. I don't want to hear any excuses anymore. That's not coming back. This was a 5 already. Let me see when it got below 5. Okay, May 5th, 2010, it went below 5. Guys, is that what it is? May 5th? May 13th? Right there. May 6th, 2010, it hit 5.0. We are at the same level today as it was on May 6th, 2010. And let's just follow that line. So we were there again on February 17th, 2011. And then again, basically in 2018. And then again here today, or in April. And then back to it again today in August. So guys, I just want you to be aware what you hear in the news is not accurate, okay? You need to look at the data. But you should most importantly be calling your mortgage broker and say, look, I need to get my pre-approval looked at again. Where are the rates? What can I afford? Find out what your buying power is because it has been definitely strained since all this took place. However, I think you're in a better position than you thought you were. So make sure you are speaking to your realtor. You're speaking to your mortgage broker. Again, if you don't have a realtor and you're curious, shoot me a message. I can get you hooked up with the best agent in the town you live. And the way I do that is it's called a referral fee. You don't pay anything. The agent that I find, if they sell you something or if they sell your house, they would pay me a small fee from their commission. And we do it all the time. It's actually a huge part of real estate agents' business. So I appreciate it when the family members reach out to me and help me and ask me to help them find a realtor because that's something I really enjoy doing that. First of all, I call the manager and I get involved and interview agents. And I feel like if I was to go into a finance office and start interviewing somebody and asking them questions because I wanted to work with them, I would know nothing. I'd have no idea what to ask. Oh, how much money can you make me? So I don't even understand that side of it. So what I would do is I would rely on somebody who's in that business to refer me to someone. And same thing, if you're going to be interviewing a real estate agent, I don't care, what you do for a living. If you're interviewing a real estate agent, you're going to ask a certain set of questions. Definitely not going to be the same questions that a real estate agent is going to ask a real estate agent. So what I would suggest is find your 3 or 4 people you're going to interview and then call me, shoot me a message. Let me find one more person in your locale to interview. And if you like them and you use them, it costs you nothing more. And they're going to pay me a small referral fee if they wind up getting the business. So it's a win-win for everybody. And more importantly, it's a win-win for this Renaissance Man show. I've been here for 1,318 days in a row. And the thought from the beginning was to do this, was to hook people up and get them connected with realtors. So that's my plan going forward. I hope to do it, guys. I will be back hopefully later. If not, I will see you tomorrow for day 1,319 in a row. Longest running show on earth. Bill Krasnor in the house, guys. See, maybe even 4.75%. The rates are receding. This is a good thing for you if you're a buyer, so call me and let's make some magic happen. Until tomorrow or later. MJ Mama looks to be a supporter out here on the and Killing and Grill It. And if you're out there, I see Bill, anybody else that may be out there over here on TikTok. Let me see if I can quickly say hi to you. Palm Beach, you rock. Thank you for kicking it with me. Remember, I'll be back later on. Until then. It's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man. I love you guys. See you later. You got to go.